Hey everybody, it's Merrill, and the inspiration for this video came straight from the live hangouts that we've been doing on my channel. Apparently, a lot of people are struggling with drawing from their mind, and I decided to do a little bit of research to help clarify this, and I think I came up with a simple solution that can help everybody. Alright, so what is this video going to do? It's going to give you the simplest approach of drawing the head from your mind. I'm going to teach you a very simple formula so that you can draw the head from all angles. And hopefully it's easy, hopefully it's very memorable. Okay, so let's start by doing some observation. The head from the side is square in shape, and the head from the front is rectangular. Here is both of those images side by side, and just in case if you didn't believe me, I actually took skull pictures from Google Images. As for the generalized shape of the turning head, it will fit somewhere in between the square and the rectangle that you saw as it turns. Now, I don't want you drawing a square or a rectangle when you start a head. I think I came up with something a little bit better, and that is what I am about to show you. So just bury that information somewhere in the back of your mind. A head totally to the side can fit within a box. A head looking straight at you is more rectangular. So here's where the fun really begins. We are creating something of value, something that you can use again and again. So get out your sketchbook, one that you use very often, because we are creating valuable reference images. We're going to start with the head from the right, and all you have to do to start out a plus sign and a circle. And then from there, and pause it if I go too fast, you have to put the chin shape, the nose shape, and the ear shape. And notice where each one of these shapes are compared to the plus sign and the circle, and you just put those in. And look at what I'm doing right now. I am basically changing it into a face just by making minor alterations. I made that triangular shape for the eye. Notice where it is compared to the ear shape and the edge of the face. I'm kind of defining the nose a little bit, and I am also defining the chin and adding a neck, but that's pretty much it. Now quick before we go over to the next shape, check out the navigation bar on the side. All you have to do to zoom around is click on the image and it will take you to that point in the video. Alright, so now we're going to do the head from the front. And if you notice, you start out a very similar way. You do a circle and you put the plus sign through it. And then from there, you're just going to put a U shape underneath. And it kind of looks like a crescent moon. And really, I'm doing the same thing as last time. I'm just, transforming the shape that you saw into something that's a little bit more recognizable. And you can use the plus sign in the circle as reference points so that you get all of these points in the right way. Don't aim to make your drawing look exactly like mine, but just really this is a rough sketch, and I wanted you to see those two big shapes. Just remember those two big shapes, and that the head straight on is rectangular, and as you can see, the one over there to the left is, that's a little bit more box-like. The lines that I'm working on right now are the jaw lines, and keep them very simple. Maybe make them a little bit lighter. If you wish, add hair. I tried to make the characters as gender neutral, so that you can make it either a girl or a boy. So hopefully that worked out. Alright, so now we're going to do the head from 3/4 view facing left. And this might look a little bit scary. All really it is a circle. I just added perspective lines to it. I saw a really cool sketch that did it that way. And if you notice, it's very similar to the face from the front because it has that U shape next to it. And really, those are the two main shapes. So if the perspective scares you, just, don't sweat it. And then from there, I basically carve it into a face the same way. I put the shape in for the two eye sockets. I've always done that if you've seen my step-by-step videos. And, I'm carving out the mouth. The ears go a little bit more further back. It'll look funny at first, but eventually it will strongly resemble a face. And then all you have to do is really just round out the neck, and it's done. So our next one is the head facing back and to the right. And if you notice, it starts out with two very, very simple shapes. The circle, and then there's that U shape. But the middle part of the U is facing downwards. Then you put in the ear. Ear, just keep it simple. It's really a C shape. The area on the inside, don't sweat. And then if you notice, I kind of put like a V shape, although the mid part is a little bit flattened. A V shape, but to the side. Then the nose comes out, and then the silhouette of the mouth. And really, you don't do too much. If you make them too pronounced, it won't seem right. I would say this is the most difficult of all of the shapes, but it's definitely doable if you keep it simple like this. So now we do the head from the side, facing left. And starting out same way, circle with a plus sign in the middle. And I should have said this before, that's just to give us a reference point. We're, cutting the circle in half two ways. Same thing, except the greater than, less than sign is a greater than sign right now. We're putting the eyebrows the other way. Just adding simple, changes to the nose. Putting the lips, making the lips protrude a little bit, and same thing with the chin. Back of the head. Obviously, if the person has hair, it's going to go further back than that. But just as the general rule, it should fit within the box shape, and that certainly would right there. However, if you saw the Asian man reference, like with the hair kind of went outside, and other parts did. But if it was just his head, that would be that. And we got two more. We're doing the head looking back to the left right now, and it's those same two shapes. It's the U and it's the circle, and from there we put the nose, and we put the brow ridge protruding. And then from there, we just, add slight minor details to it. We're going to thicken the edge on one side because it's so foreshortened. We're not going to make anything too long. I'm going to put the chin in and keep this as simple as possible. Remember, don't reinvent the wheel, just create a reference image, something that you can easily go back to in your sketchbook whenever you get stuck. Anyway, I hope this was really easy for you. I tried to make this as simple as possible, and I like getting the information from you guys of what you need in the hangouts. So if you haven't joined us for a hangout, please do so in the future. We love having them, and we certainly learn a lot, and hopefully you do too. So now we're about to start the last one, and the last one is going to be the head facing right from 3/4, and This, I might be scaring people a little bit with this, but remember, you don't have to draw all that. All you need is a circle, and then from the circle, you kind of put that mask shape on. You know, the eye, the eye socket shape you put, and you build the nose from the eye socket shape, and you just put a line, a small double line for the mouth. Draw in some eyes, add an ear. You get the point. I think this is as simple as possible. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this helped you. I'm really hopeful that it did. You know, I was racking my brain, since the end of the Hangout, and what's the easiest way for me to teach this? And I think that this is it. Just simplicity. You make those sketches. You memorize how to do all of these simple shapes, and if you notice, most of these are working from a circle. You can't get easier than that. So it just requires a little memorization. So I'm giving you homework. That's all. One last thing before the video ends. We had a little interactive drawing challenge in the last Hangout, and basically we asked people to draw what they think the YouTube art troll looks like. So this is people's renditions of the YouTube art troll. The guy who leaves comments, "Oh, I could do it better. I can draw. Your drawing sucks." We've all seen him. Anybody who's posted videos on YouTube, or maybe it's a she. You never know. Anyway, hope you liked the video, and please take a second to hit the thumbs up button. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.